Alright, back again, and in this tutorial we will resume from previous tutorial where friend squad agents should not overlap each other, and which we did. In this tutorial we will make our camera much more player aware, so when the player sizes increases it should move back a bit back. So what you can do here is if you go to a runner component, inside runner component tutorial player movement, we can press edit script here, and we can introduce we can make a level data right into this script, or we can use singleton static class that will tell us. Both are fine, but for modularity sake we will write level data in this class tutorial player movement, since this is our class that is doing much more things that we wanted. So what we have to do here from here is simply we will try to find out that how many enemies exist. So what we will do is simply level data like this, and here we can say public, not public, let's make it a serialized field, or we can do it public as well. Public int enemies of friends number. So this is our friends number. Right now when the game starts it should be 0, but as the game progresses this can be changed. So to do this, to do another thing we need to do is make our camera much more player aware. To do this we will simply take another game object name, let's remove the public here. Camera game object. So this is camera game object, and here we will pass a reference. So if you head over to this like this and save this, this was our camera, and we reference our camera here. So next thing what we have to do is inside update, here inside update we will check for the size of, so this is the line that we will be using here. Again we will comment it. We will comment it so you can know what is happening. So simply what we got to do is get the game object of where the camera is, and if you see its camera go, so to do this we'll go to here like this, camera go, and transform dot position plus is equal to vector 3 dot back into the factor which we can change. So let's put here cam public int or float, public float camera factor. It will go like this. Camera factor, and then what would be the thing is the number that, so calculate the number here, number where, number of friends, and number of friends in our case was that was the variable, this one, yeah, this one, friends number. So right now with this, so right now we'll try to play this and see what happens. Again, this friends number is not been incremented. So what we will do is instead of passing a instead of passing, what do you call, instead of passing this level data from the local class, I will write it here. Either we need to pass reference to children's, or children need to tell level data. So to do this, what we will do is go to our scripts. If you see here inside scenes, inside scripts folder, we have the Singleton class. This one here. We will write level data here instead of passing, because that was bit difficult or expensive on the computational computational environment. So what we will do is simply make a friends number like this here, public int friends number or squad number, friends number, alright, needs to be static. So now we got to so we can remove this, or we can write it here if you want to use, if you want to pass it as a reference. But right now we are using a static to get this friend's number is equal to, so we passes like it here. Mm. Oops. And right now it should tell if number of friends increases or decreases without passing, without using delegates or similar things, or passing reference or calling functions. We can simply access data from static class. So it will tell again. You might be wondering that why I have wrote vector 3 dot back. Then it's pretty simple. If you head over to camera here, it's in z direction. So this is this, if this is vector 3 dot forward, we want the camera to be a bit back. So either you can do this vector 3 dot back, or you can use vector 3 dot forward, but you need to minus it from initial transform, subtract it from initial transform like this. Both are viable and both will do the same thing. So this these two lines mean the same. One is using forward, but in the end it's subtracting, and here we do use directly vector 3 dot back. So what will this do is, if we go over to increase the camera factor to let's say 1, if 1 is not too much, but let's save this first. Now my service to duplicate it, and now we save it. And now here again what we will do is, when the squad size increases, so if the squad size is increasing in from here, or let's say, since the squad will be increasing after colliding with these, that is here, if on trigger enter and on trigger exit, this is plus 10 or minus 10 logic. So what happens is, if it's in this left wall, our friend numbers say, so right now this wall doesn't tell. Okay, so in next tutorial I will show you what we can do. Right now wall doesn't tell how many friends will increase or decrease. So we will attach that data to wall as well. So same friends increases or decreases. So this is for this tutorial. In the next tutorial we can see what we can do.